Bear with me. Bear with me, because I am a scrub at talking. It's just what it is. I have no experience talking. I have experience playing. I have experience making clips and playing the way that I do. But when it comes to talking, I'm level 0. So bear with me. I'm working all this out, and I'm trying to vocalize what I normally visualize. So far, when it comes to this patch, personally, I'm unaffected. It doesn't bother me, because I've created my own Baiken. I have not gone down the path that, the route of hard knockdown, post Kabari, tatami into mix and all that. It has no effect on me. It should have no effect on you. We all have something to present to the table. That's where tech comes from. Developers don't know shit about tech. That's all our jobs and responsibilities. They throw out a few moves and, get their chimpanzees on the typewriter and just come up with something that kind of looks salvageable. And then they post it out there and call it and slap 2.0, 3.0, whatever on it. And then it's up to us to continue on from there and create these characters. We create these characters. We all do. We all create the characters. Each and every one of us. Like, the developers, I don't think any of them have in mind the stuff we come up with. At all. In any fighting game whatsoever. That's just what it is. With that in mind, you just have to, there's more to it than winning, right? This is like, what do you want out the game? For me personally, I'm having fun, right? I'm having fun. Do I need to go to tournaments? No. Do I need to have fun? Yes. Can I still improve? Yes. The game is new. I think once you get to a certain level and you're content and you're okay, that's it. We don't have to treat this game like you're at the top of the leaderboards. Like, if you buy... I'm rambling here, I'm sorry. Resident Evil 9 comes out, no spoilers, don't worry. Not yet, at least, no, not in this video. I haven't changed to other topics yet. Anyway, you play the game, you beat it, and that's it. You're not competing to be the #1 speed runner, right? It's the same with this. You find what you're content with. You find your own trophies. And that's it. So, are we still going to have rough matchups? I'm sure. But are we going to have fun? That's all that matters. Is fun for you only in tournaments? Well, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. The Baiken before was nothing new when it came to tournaments. It was still kind of a volatile situation that boiled down to her matchup spread and just the way of how crazy the matches would go and stuff like that. I'll take, thus far, this iteration of Baiken in totality with how all the other characters, at least on paper, are faring. So, everyone got a massive nerf and all that kind of stuff. Let's see how well they do with acclimating to that the way we have. I think personally, since she came out, I think she only really got her buff on season 2. When she had the level 3 Kabari counter hit that blew you out the water. When she had all that stuff, she was just incredible. But since then, and all the other patches and stuff like that, I think she's lost out. Even though the Escobaris plus and all that kind of stuff, I think she's been on the decline since. Let's see how the other players handle that type of decline. When we, honestly, I think have been dealing with it thus far. I think we're a resilient group, and I think this has no bearing on us whatsoever. So, again, I don't have a consensus on what people feel about Baiken outside of just me, and personally, I'm fine with it. 2K2D is reliably hitting. I am so happy for that. 2K2D was kind of weird when it came to linking Kabari into it. So it's not side slashing, it's side kicking. It's whatever. It's whatever. But from that point on, yeah, I feel like I'm just slightly more plus on the switch, right? Whether it's a front or a back kick or slash or whatever you want to call it, we'll just have to see. PRC stuff still works. There's a little trade-off. I was a little scared because I couldn't get 2H into Kabari, which was like my mainstay for getting the side, side switching and all that stuff. That was my mainstay. I could link easily into it, and I may still have that problem. I'm still trying to see what I can do. I know that's going to be an issue because typically in neutral, when I'm on the just visualize. I'm not in front of my computer right now. Just wandering around in the living room, and typically in a neutral situation, I'm just going to run, chase after my opponent, get a feel for if they're going to jump or not. You know, there's only so many things you can do. You can either attack, jump, or block, or whatever. If they are attempting to jump and they're in those whatever pre-jump frames, or they're just not holding down, or they're holding back, and again, not down, and I clip them, or even if they backdash, 2H is so great that it can catch that, I can easily link that Kabari into the side switching shenanigans. That's not happening now. So I have to find out, what am I going to do in that scenario? I'm going to hit them with the 2H, and it looks like I've experimented with like a far 2H into like tatami. Doesn't seem to link. So will 2H go into Escabari from there, like guaranteed? I don't know. It hasn't really affected me too much. I won't know until I scale up my matches to when I actually need it in that clutch moment. So what I do know is that 2H is just as good when they block as it is when they hit. So if I 2H into, I'm blocking, and then I Kabari, the vacuum comes in, I kind of reset the situation, get them a little closer to me. That's just as good as for me too. I look at all this stuff when they're on block, and I have a reliable way of making them block and getting a feeling for their rhythm, their pattern. That works for me too. So it's not just about getting the hit in, it's also about creating a tempo when you're fighting somebody and you get them to block reliably. They have to respect the 2H, they have to block it. From there, what can they do after that? Go into a Kabari. Either they're very skittish, or they're going to backdash it, which is not good for them, or they're aware that you're going to go into 2H or whatever the case is. Go into Kabari post 2H, and they may have a reaction to that. Like you hit a 2H into Kabari and they do some like stun dipper kind of nonsense, whatever. I don't know. I just, the nuance of it, I have to test this out, and that's kind of like I have to be in the field for it. But for right now, don't get so like crazy about it. We'll just see how this character goes. Again, we're a resilient bunch. The game just started. Who knows? There's going to be some new tech that someone's going to find. It's going to blow up the whole world, and we're just going to be eating good. Or maybe we're not. Maybe I'm just like, all right, let me go back to Resident Evil 9 or Final Fantasy 7 or whatever the thing is. But for the meantime, I think we're good. I think everything is fine. If I'm going to post this, I don't know. I am practicing talking, vocalizing what I usually visualize. Bear with me. I am not a personality. I just post stuff online. But I do have things to talk about. Because again, Baiken is just, I just love her. I just love her. This girl's in pain all the time. We need to support our girl. She's in pain. She needs support. Look at this woman. I just feel for her. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy 2.0. Friday's right around the corner. If you're on the East Coast, my apologies, but at least the weather is better tomorrow. Take care. Over and out.